All right. Good morning. Oh man. Yeah. So slowly, getting back into this content stuff and just trying to share as much as I can. Yeah. What what appears to be early, man. It's man. This by this time, once upon a time, I was kind of like I already had multiple things accomplished and checked off in my day. So slowly adjusting and I guess every day a different schedule for me, and so, but feeling good, man, feeling good. Looking at a pretty recent picture at a gym that I'm working out at, and feeling good. Getting my workouts in, and not doing as much cardio as I once was doing. However, I think I mentioned or said to someone like, I think once upon a time I might have been doing too much cardio for the goals that I want to achieve. But I guess some things in life you have to kind of like roll with, and so that was my schedule, which I wasn't complaining because the flip side to that is doing a lot of cardio. As much as I was doing, I was able to kind of not really eat anything I want, but I was kind of like going crazy. So now just recently just kind of put some things together and thinking like, oh, wait a minute, not doing as much cardio. So yeah, you need to really start to carefully pick what you eat because I'm not burning it off like I used to. So anyway, that's for another video. But yeah, that's just kind of recently what's going on with me. But the blog today, just really just kind of thinking about this and running across a couple of posts on social media, and I guess the algorithms, they kind of work really weird, right? They hear you talking about stuff, or they hear you whatever, and then they start putting stuff in your feeds, right? So, but yeah, just coming up a lot about this stay true to yourself thing. Before I mention that, there's another little image here, and hopefully we could get back to this. Is Google search impact, and I think this is based off of like how many times people have searched myspinforjoe.com on Google. So if you guys can help me out with this, I'd appreciate it, man. Just click that search on Google search, and look up content that I may have. Most of the stuff you can find on my website, spinforjoe.com. But I have multiple things going on, and I'm trying to dibble and dabble in a bunch of everything. So YouTube and doing some blogging and things like that. So, but getting back to this stay true to yourself thing, and kind of just read off exactly what I wrote. So, yeah, man. So, people, just situations, and just knowing who you are. And, I heard an ad recently about somebody who's, something like, when you hold back who you are and about things you think about, and, you kind of like put stress on yourself, and you keep yourself bottled in, and your emotions bottled in, and you keep you keep yourself from moving forward. And so and a lot of it has to do with what others may think and the consequences, right? But easier said than done. I keep saying that because obviously, to progress and to move forward, sometimes it's not as easy as just saying, okay, let's move forward. There's obstacles and challenges, right, to get you prepared for that next level. So something else that I also heard too is, and I heard this just on multiple levels and just different variations of it, but not everyone's going to be on your level. And you know we have to realize that. We have to realize that people are on different levels. And I think I mentioned that there's really nothing wrong with it. Some people just aren't capable of coming up to the level that you're currently at, right? And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with those people, but the problem is that it kind of hinders your progression in life. When you have to kind of come down to people, and let me make this clear: it's the people that are kind of somehow bringing you down, so you can't move forward. And at some point in life, you're gonna have to realize that, and those people may not be able to be a part of your life like you want them to be, and and that's how it is, so everyone's at different levels, but when you're at a specific level and you're looking to move forward, and that's why you always hear that term, like, always try to keep like-minded people around you, very key. But I look, man, I struggle with it. It's not easy, but I always come back to kind of catching myself, like, hey, like, wait, what am I doing? Like, no, I can't, you can't, I can't, you can't, I can't, we can't go down, we can't stoop down to someone else's level. Maybe for medical reasons, someone you love, you want to help them out, okay, but that's a different story. I'm talking about people like friends that are obviously trying to kind of like, whether it be a friendly situation, or you got an obstacle that you're trying to get around, or you got some people that are hating on your success, and whatever it is, and those people are on a different, they're on a lower level than you, and you've kind of like made your way through that lower level, and now you're looking to move forward, and these people are kind of just reaching to pull you down. And stay focused, stay strong, stay on your level, and keep moving forward, man. Keep moving upwards on your level, right? And then consistency, man. I mentioned that I've met a bunch of people with just different. The consistency is not there, and I mean consistency. I don't mean in a fitness way. Like, everyone has their ups and downs and stuff like that. But I mean in a personality type of consistency. So, look, we have obstacles, we have struggles, right? And then, when that comes about, when you come across an obstacle or a situation or a challenge, and I mentioned this too, like, I try, and I'm not perfect, but I try to let somebody or people know, hey, I'm going through this, I'm going through that, so that I'm not gonna just wake up one day and just be like, hey, I'm a totally different person. Who the fuck are you? So that's what I mean consistency. I am the same person day in, day out, each day by day. I come before you with me, who I am. If there's something that I'm struggling with, man, I'm not perfect. I'm gonna try to let you know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be upfront with you, like, yo, this is what I'm feeling, this is what's going on, right? And again, I'm not perfect, so still at the age of 54, still working towards to get to that road to be consistent. But man, there's some people that I'm just like, I'm still trying to, like, and we're talking about grown. I'm talking about grown people. I'm not talking about like youth these days. I can't even put a finger on it, but I'm talking about like people around my age, people. So, and I've just met, and I'm still meeting people that are so inconsistent with their personalities and who they are. Like, man, come before me, like, yo, who are you? And I seen something else, on social media, like, hey, look, man, you're this person that I met. This is who I want you to be. Like, when you start coming out, when all of these different personalities start coming out, that's not the person who I first met. And so at that point, it's like, okay, red flag. Yo, you got too much going on. You're flip-flopping, and it's not cool for me. And it also fucks with my stress level too, because now I gotta adapt to your craziness. Can't do it. I keep saying that. I can't do it. I'm sorry. If you need medical help, I'll help you. But man, yo, to stand in front of somebody who's got these different personalities, and you don't know who they're gonna be one day, and one day they talk to you, the next day they don't. One day they reach out to you, the next day they don't. You send them a text message, they don't respond back, and then fucking like a week or 2 weeks later, yo, can we be the same person? Can we be the same person? Can we have the same consistency? So, man, like I said, I'm not perfect, and so, but in terms of like coming before you and like, hey, I respect you, well, and I try to try to like listen to what you're saying and try to the same person, consistency. That's who I am. And so the other thing I'm gonna add in real quick before I close this out, it's 10 minutes, but is that sometimes like in life, like you know you will come across obstacles, and but the thing is to try to like just to try to communicate, man. Just try to communicate with that person or people so that they're not in the dark, you know what I mean? And so but that's all I got, man. I want you guys to have a great day, have a blessed day. And I mentioned, yeah, man, I need to, when I hear that, and I gotta, that's just one of the things that I say, man, have a blessed day. And I always appreciate those who, when I hear that, I'm like, okay. But yeah, church is on the horizon, definitely for sure. Have a great day. Weather's getting better. Summer's almost here. Yo, deuces, y'all, deuces.